It's day 81 of my journey to be a ripped millionaire that lives in Miami and drives a Lambo, and I am nowhere where I want to be at all. Let's look at a few different areas. The physique. My physique's on the screen right now. This is not where I want to be at all. My physique right now, it looks like I'm kind of in shape. Meh. My physique is meh. Just meh. That is nowhere close to where I want to be. I want to be able to go to the grocery store and the bagger says, holy, what's your workout routine? I don't want it to even be a question, do you work out? I feel like if someone asked me, do I work out right now? And I say, no, I don't. They'd be like, oh, and they'd believe it. I want to get to the point where if someone asks me, they don't even ask me, do I work out? But if they do, I'll say no. And it's a joke. We both laugh. Because obviously I work out. I want to be jacked as fuck. I want to be filled out. Look at my arms right now. I want them filled out, jacked. Money. We're living in our mom's basement right now. This is my mom's basement. I want to be able to afford my own fireplace in the middle of Miami in a safe neighborhood with not to mention it, down the line there, an Italian sports car looking cool. The whole dashboard looks like a spaceship. Throughout the city, just flowing money that I can abundantly, outwardly flow into my Asif content and changing other people's lives and leveling myself up and the people of those people around me. The money's not where I want to be. The friend group. These vlogs that I'm making here in the middle of the country while I'm living in my mom's basement, I'm hanging out with no friends. Sometimes Mia, but I want to be in the middle of Miami with this dope-ass friend group where we're all causing trouble every day, getting loud, causing a ruckus online. So I'm looking forward to that. My location, obviously, I'm in the middle of the country. We're focusing on getting to Miami, but we can't just get there right now and then just fumble and have to go back because we didn't prepare. This is like a chess move. We have to be strategical. We have to save up a certain amount of money so that when we get there, we can focus on our Asif content full time without having to get there unprepared. Think, oh, now I got to get this job, and then the focus is split. We're going to take a little bit longer in mom's basement to be able to level up in Miami and stop doing this back and forth thing. We're going to go with full 101% effort. So it may take a few more months living in mom's basement, stacking up, being strategical, but we're going to play it like a chess piece. I am nowhere where I want to be, and that excites me. I'm not sitting here like, oh, I'm not where I want to be. Oh, where. No, fuck yes, we're going to get there. I'm focused on this long-term vision. This is day 81. I keep thinking about the number 1111, 1,111. It keeps flashing in my mind. Imagine we stay Asif consistent from down day 81 up until 1,111 with this forward focus on Miami. We're saving up our money. We finally get there. We change our physiques drastically. We start making more money. We change our friend group. We change the Asif content, add more energy into it. Mother fudger, we got a whole lot of leveling up to do. Oh boy. Let's get out of the house for a bit, shall we? Let's keep talking about it, all right? Even just the way we pulled up to this gym right now, it's gonna change. Right now, we're in the middle of nowhere at some random gym. We pulled up in the Kia. Quiet, no one really noticed. One day, I wanna be pulling up to a Miami gym. In the middle of Miami, one of the hottest gyms. Pulling up in a loud-ass Lambo. People talk about, oh, there's Asif pulling up. We got a long way to go with many things, like I said. And one of them's my vitamin D levels. Also, when I eat salmon lately, I don't know why. I'm kind of like, eyes get a little low afterwards. Had some salmon earlier, getting these omega-3s in. But also, it could be this vitamin D. Because we still got to get retested for that vitamin D in a couple months. On that last test, we were deficient, but we're about to be efficient. And we've been taking that once a week vitamin D dose. And even with this non-high levels of vitamin D, we're still pulling it out of it. We're pulling that energy out of us. So imagine when we have energy, we're in the optimal state, we'll be able to pull even more energy from the infinite intelligence. And the infinite intelligence brought us that blood test so we could find out about it. So that's a beautiful thing. And We're outside the gym right now. I mentioned that. About to get calves back buys in. After this workout, we're about to get a bunch of sun. Oh, wait, no, we're not, because it's cloudy as fudge, of course. Again, there's not one single area of blue in the sky. Nonetheless, man, let's get in the gym, all right? Getting these dang calves in right now. Man, I just don't feel like working out today. Just knowing how epic the workouts are gonna be in the future. But we still gotta get it in. Not where we wanna be at all. We're not in a winning season at all right now. Not at all. I can't say, yes, this is a win season. It's not at all. Although we're making beautiful memories in my mom's basement. Wouldn't take it back if I could. We're in the right place at the right time. Making these beautiful memories with mom and leveling up and learning lessons. If we can maintain a positive mind state in a non-win season, be that much more grateful when we win. My top sets on these is gonna be my warm-up set when we're in Miami. So I keep visualizing it. One day, we're gonna be one of the big guys in a Miami gym, in the middle of competitive-ass Miami. We're gonna be one of the big motherfuckers. If you place me inside of a random competitive Miami gym right now, I wouldn't be one of the big guys. But soon, possibly 9 months from now, a year and a half, I'll be one of the big motherfuckers in a Miami gym. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, why do you care so much what people think? Motherfucker, who doesn't? You care what people think. You care what people think at your job. You care what people think when you're in public. Humans care what other humans think. It's just a fact. So why not embrace that as part of my authentic journey? I care what people think. I want people to see me and realize I'm one of the big motherfuckers at a Miami gym. Just saying it like it is. We're being tested during this era. We're being tested. It's a test from the simulation to see if we can make it through this season where we're not winning. We're in our mom's basement. The odds seem stacked against us. Seems like there's a far road ahead. It's the easiest time to quit right now. All we gotta do is persevere. We're gonna be in the middle of Miami, jacked as fuck, driving a Lambo. Not in 3 months, not 7 months, probably not a year, probably not even a year and a half. 2.5, 3 years from now. What's beautiful about this, we can document the starting point. Remember what Ty said about success?
Success goes like this, right? It's not, you don't just go, oh, I was making 100K, then I was making 200K, then I was making 300K all the way. It's more like this, flat, nothing seems to be working. And then all of a sudden you have they call this like a step order function. Boom, this exponential growth. And then you stay flat because the economy, the world, the universe is trying to see if you deserve to go up. So it holds you. They call that the 10 dark years.
It's not like that. We're in one of these right now. Might as well document it and have fun. And speaking of tests, check this clip out real quick. See what this manifestation expert says about tests.
And right before a new level comes, you must be tested with something that is equally going to freak you out, make you sad, make you angry, make you want to blame. And I realize it's all an illusion.
So there we go. This is a test. Let's get some rope curls in and get out of here. Took me 25 minutes to get to the gym today. Like I said, when we're in Miami, It's gonna take less than 7 minutes to get to the gym. We're gonna be strategically located to where we don't spend an hour driving to and from the gym like we do nowadays. If the current situation seems tough, check this clip out.
Don't realize that you should actually get excited when things seem tough, because the toughness is actually building the motivation for you to acquire the competence, the skill, and to stick with the training. All greatness comes from training.
So I'm reframing my paradigm to be excited that I'm getting in the Asif confidence and the training before we go back to Miami. Better to learn all these lessons now than when we're already in Miami. That's when we're gonna be making all the chess moves. We're already making the chess moves right now. It's long-term play. All right, I'm all done with calves back buys. Let's get back in the car and get this post-workout shake in, shall we? Getting these post-workout carbs in and just practicing patience. Cause like I want it now, I want to be in Miami now. Let's move. It's like I get these impulses, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I want to be jacked right now. I want a bunch of attention. I want to be in Miami. It's like, hold on. There's a process to it. We got to trust in the process, as they say. So if there's a process to it, we might as well enjoy the process and be grateful, you know what I mean? So with that being said, let me get these post-workout nutrients in and head back, man. You know, already know I'm going to see you at the legendary Mom's Basement. Scrub this bottle, get all these gym germs off of it. And it's like 3:30 right now, and I could fall asleep right now. I still got that droopy-eyed feeling that I did before I went to the gym earlier. It's like midday, it's gotta be those vitamin D levels. But it's a beautiful thing to be able to document this part of the journey, right? Because what's transformation if you're already starting high? What's going to be so impressive and story-worthy about a transformation if we're already starting high on all these aspects? I'm glad we're starting at a lower baseline on all these levels in life. I mean, what kind of story would that be? Yeah, we already had good money. Yeah, so we moved to Miami. Yeah, we already had good energy, so we moved there. Yeah, we already ripped. You know, we were already pretty much ripped and energized, and yeah, we just moved to Miami. Boring. No, I lived in my mom's basement with freaking negative money in my bank account. My energy levels were all fudged because I had to get my vitamin D levels up. I wasn't jacked. I was barely getting any attention on social media except for the real ones and a few H words mixed in. And then I stayed focused in my mom's basement. I put my emotions aside and stuck to the system every day for months and months and months. I saw through a long-term plan, like the mycelium of a mushroom growing underground before the mushrooms just pop up out of nowhere. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna blow the fudge up, and we're gonna be talking about these days, back when we had no friends around, back when we were in Mom's basement on those chilly days. We're gonna be talking about it on those warm, sunny days in Miami when we're jacked as fuck with a bunch of money, Lambo, respect, and inspiring people to get on our level. So anyways, just keep talking, man. Going on a nature walk with Mom right now. I brought my chili. Our walks are around half hour. Probably take me around half hour to force this chili down. Now it is Mom's chili, so that does help. Mom's chili is fire. However, no matter what the meal is, whether it's Mom's chili, lobster and scallops, the most tender filet mignon ever, forcing it down 6+ times a day, you're eventually gonna get to the point where you're just forcing it. And this is my post-workout meal. I'm not hungry at all, so I'm forcing it, getting a natty meal in after a natty calves back buys day. Totally natty. So Got my camcorder in my pocket in case we see any birds or nature. And yeah, I literally could have fall asleep earlier when we got home. But I said, Mom, let's go for a walk. No excuses, we go for a walk every day. And I still have to get my shirtless pic in for Instagram since we're posting once a day on Instagram. I gotta stick to that. Just gotta stick to stuff, you know what I mean? We gotta stick to something and not quit when it gets hard. Check this clip out.
Stop quitting things that have huge long-term potential because they make you uncomfortable in the present moment. This is the nastiest of all habits. You get rid of this habit, quitting, because remember, as the ancient Chinese saying goes, the temptation to give up is greatest right before you're about to succeed.
I've been through many phases in my life that had serious long-term potential, but I quit, not necessarily because they got, well, maybe because they got hard. If I would have stuck with them, we'll talk about these phases coming up in an upcoming vlog, about the many phases of Asif Khan, but this one, we're gonna stick with. We're gonna be a ripped millionaire that lives in Miami and drives a Lambo. So, we'll finish up this walk, finish up this meal, see what's next. Back in the legendary mom's basement, and this is a transformation in progress. I'm glad we're starting down here because the transformation is gonna be even more dramatic. We're not super jacked yet, so that's perfect. We barely have any money, we're in mom's basement. Like that whole success thing that I was telling you about, that Thai video, boom, jacked as fuck. Millionaire driving a Lambo in Miami, inspiring people. So that's how it goes. The transformation is gonna be dramatic. Like I said, I wanna implant this in your guys' heads. Nice, slow, long-term grind, we're saving up, and there's gonna be drastic ops coming up, which the simulation provides a situation which I need to capitalize upon with boldness. That'll boost the fudge out of us. This ain't just gonna be all just, like I said, boom, drastic op. We're in Miami, fucking took advantage of some shit and got viral. So, just wanted to plant that in your head. I'm getting excited for it, just thinking about anytime I'm feeling like I'm really feeling that winter coming down on me, which I knew was gonna happen, by the way, completely switching up everything and rebranding. If I would have stayed on that trajectory, you know, it's funny, people say, bro, if you want to be a millionaire, you should have stuck with that. That wouldn't, it would have done this. Oh, comfort zone, I'm just a clown. Nah, instead I went, watch this. I'm gonna take a little L and blow the fuck up. I'm gonna show y'all how the simulation provides for a risk-taking, bold-ass motherfucker. But anyways, day 81's been active. I'm about to get my magnesium glycinate in. Take this big tablespoon, even more of some raw, unpasteurized honey. Get these mushroom lamps red. Get this vlog up and be chilling in bed. It's gonna feel like a floating cloud. And wake up tomorrow at 4:30 a.m. like I did this morning with that bright white light, turbocharged and ready to take advantage of it and be even more efficient than I was today. So that being said, too blessed to have y'all here on this transformation journey. Boy, we got some long-term epicness ahead. Abundance is manifesting. We just gotta pass this test. Much love, you motherfudgers.
They used to look right past me.